So we are here in Cypher Roastery, which is in Al Quoz, and I'm with my main man, Mr. Marcel, as well as the founder. Come here, Mohammed, where are you going? And we're in this room. We did a whole tour of the facility, the whole roasting unit, but the most interesting and exciting thing, in my opinion, is this room, which has 2,000 different samples of coffee. Each one of these canisters has coffee beans because anything that has ever been imported by this company is here. And this is like a lab where they can profile the taste. They can make sure that they have the right samples in case they need to claim. And one really, really exciting thing was, if there's like a farm, and let's say they had this particular flavor profile, and that farm isn't capable of producing next year, then they actually come in here, they try and find something similar so they can actually see the attributes and create something similar for their customers. The level of dedication that this man has to coffee is not only inspiring, but it's amazing. To find people who are really, truly passionate about something is something which gives me a lot of energy. Thank you for having me, man. And thank you, Marcel. My man. So we're here, we're creating some content for Marcel. We're here looking at coffee prices. So it's gone up by 5% just in one day.
But look, let's do a 3 months. I want to show you in 3 months what happened to the prices of coffee. So look, bro, for example, 1st of April 2024, the price was at 186. Today, we are in September, which is 5 months. We're talking about 2.263.
Wow.
Okay, that's around 80 cents up, no?
More than 40%.
Yeah.
How much it was? 186?
186 in April.
Yeah, and today?
Today is 263.
Wow, it's almost 30% up.
Yeah. The problem is that when you have extreme volatility in prices and one day it's up 30%, the next day is down 10%, the other day is, you know, when the prices are extremely volatile, it really creates a lot of fog when it comes to decision making.
Well, also the consumer, I don't want to pay 29 dirhams for my latte, which was 25 dirhams last month.
So look.
But how do you define your benchmark?
What's the problem?
Let's talk about this stuff walking around in a cool background.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah. What do you mean
nicer.
my office is not cool?
No, it's not as cool. It's not as cool as downstairs.
But you need a window.
So we're talking about why the price of coffee has gone up by almost 30%. In how many months it's gone up? Since April. And we're gonna dive a bit deeper into the supply chain. Obviously, Marcel is super into his supply chain stuff. So yeah, take a look. You deal with such crazy price fluctuations. My latte hasn't changed price for the past 1 year. Something like that.
Yeah.
What would be your answer there? Honestly, it's very difficult. As the importer, we have to manage the relationship between our customers, who are coffee shops, and the farmers.
Yes.
Then talk about how, I mean, from an ethical point of view, like, we want to support the farmers. That's a very important thing for us. But at the same time, if we can't make a profit, then we go out of business. 100%. So it's very complicated and very difficult. And to give you a clear answer, it would take me like an extended period of time. I don't have the time, something around that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So coffee prices have increased basically, but my latte price hasn't increased for a year. Yeah. How do you manage that?
Well, it did.
It did? Yeah.
You don't notice it. For example, Starbucks, if you look over time, they sense they start increasing. But I know
but not by 30%.
Yeah, but not by 30%, but eventually
it will get there, yeah. Or so you can talk about the time lag then. Exactly. That's interesting.
The time lag.
I haven't noticed, so you'd be like, okay, the prices of coffee have increased by 30%. But I haven't noticed like my daily coffee going up in price. And you'd be like, that's where you're wrong. It's going up slowly.
Yeah.
So
the US, it started going up.
Yeah.
For example, the instant coffee, that whatever you used to buy for X, it's X plus 30 now. The instant coffee. That's what usually happens. And then I can speak about how roasters in the UAE, unfortunately, it's very hard for us to increase the price.
Yes.